Hey everybody, JewWario here. I'm just back from Denver after spending the majority of Saturday afternoon at Nan Desu Kan, which is the Denver anime convention, actually the anime convention for Colorado. As I understand it, there will be this weekend over 7,000 people that walk through that convention center. And after having been there today, I can understand that. I've never been to an anime convention before. I've been to a gaming convention. I've been to sci-fi conventions. I've been to a lot of conventions, but this was my first anime convention, and I came out with a couple of impressions. First off, before I do that, I did sign up for a panel, to do a panel, because as I've said before, my friend Psychotaku said, you know, Justin, you should try and do anime conventions because you're only hitting half your audience with video games. You also do Japanese stuff. And so you need to go to Japanese, you know, these Japanese animation conventions and fill the rest of the niche. And I was happy if I got 10 people in my panel. And my panel was going to be on You Can Play This, how to play import video games on domestic consoles. And I met some people at the convention and I told them about my panel, and it was going to be done during the costume contest, which I was a little bit tentative about. But then we opened the doors and we filled the house. We filled the room. What they were doing was they were taking count of the names, and there was like an occupancy sign on every door, and we filled it. We filled it very quickly. It wasn't even like stragglers. There were some people that wanted to come in and could not. Which made me very proud and very happy. So if you're one of the people out there who came, thank you. Thank you so much. I had a great time. And I wish that I could show you footage. I desperately do. But unfortunately, dumbass that I am, I set up the camera, I set up everything, and I forgot to push the record button. Whee! So I lost everything. I did get some pictures of the audience while they watched the video that I made. I made a special You Can Play This video that won't be shown anywhere else except anime and gaming conventions that I go to. And they loved it. I wasn't sure if it would do well, you know, because not everybody who came to the convention, or to my panel I should say, knew about that guy with the glasses. We're popular, but we're not, you know, we're not spectacularly popular yet. But it was interesting. We filled the house, and I gotta say, I gotta look at the video and count heads, but there were at least, I really want to say there were at least 60 people there. I'm thinking that maybe the occupancy was maybe 75, so maybe we got 75 and I just didn't know it. But there was standing room only, and it was packed wall to wall. We had a great time. We had it was very relaxed, and I thought that we weren't going to get it. I thought we were going to be done very quickly. But by the time we got to playing video games and the panel and have people come up and try the video games, we had already gone through an hour and 10 minutes. So That's very nice. That's very nice. Now, for the rest of the convention, this having been my first anime convention, I've got to say that anime conventions are different than any other convention. Any other convention that I've ever been to. I've been to sci-fi conventions, which are very laid back, but they're still very strict. And because they're paying these stars a lot of money to be there and to talk to you, and so they have to go by certain rules, and those rules are very, very particular. I've been to gaming conventions where people will sit in on games and get trophies. I've won some trophies at gaming conventions, but everybody's still very kind of shy. They don't want to talk to you here. This was the first convention that I've ever gone to that people come up to you and say, "Free hugs! Free hugs!" Yeah, I don't know where your arms have been, okay? That was my first thought. If you can stick it on something, people wore cat ears. They glued them to their hats. They had them on barrettes. They had them in little straps. They had them in pins that they would pin to their hair. They had them on hoodies. If they could put cat ears on something, they put it on cat ears. I mean, there were cat ears everywhere. And I also noticed that if somebody was playing Bleach, if somebody was cosplaying Bleach, and somebody out of the blue, they didn't even know them, somebody out of the blue was also playing Bleach, maybe some obscure character. If that person liked that character, you go, oh my God, come here, oh, my favorite character. And they'd talk like they were old friends. It was the most bizarre thing that I think I'd ever seen. Everybody was friendly there. And if they liked your character, regardless of the quality of your cosplay, if they liked that character, they'd come up and talk to you. And they'd share. And they would... It was weird. And having people ask you, out of the blue, can I take your picture? Can I take your picture? Oh, I love your character. Yeah, I love your costume. Can I take your picture? Everywhere. Regardless of the quality of your cosplay. Maybe they just liked it. I've never seen that before. And that was very odd to me. I didn't really quite understand that. But it was nice, you know. It was a place that I felt comfortable at because everybody was so friendly. And wow, yeah, it was intense. It was packed. Oh my God, it was packed. It was packed. It was just, you know, you're moving around, and if you had a dealer's room, good luck. I mean, it was like a slow train. You know, choo-choo, just moving in a single file, you know, hoping that nobody was behind you who wanted to get over there. It's not a place where you can go if you're poor. And I'm poor. I wish I had more monies. But I went and we saw a lot of things that we really liked. But I only bought one thing. And that was because I finally found one, and it was a good one. Because a lot of plushies of this character don't look good. They don't look good. And And I was looking for one that looked good, and I finally found one. I got a Tony Chopper, and it's a good one. It's a good little plushie, but this was the only thing that I bought at the convention, and I loves him. Tony Chopper and Sanji are my two favorite characters, and to find a good Tony Chopper, that and fairly inexpensive. He was only like $15. So, but everything there was, oh my gosh, drugs would be cheaper. How do you guys do it? Do you sell blood, plasma, first kid, how do you do this? It's, wow. Yeah, it's expensive, but it was a lot of fun, and there were a lot of rare things that I wish I could have gotten, but I just wasn't able to. But he's a good little plushie. Lots of cat girls, and it seems like sometimes it seemed like for this convention you didn't even need an anime costume. You could just dress up. That'd be fine, Some people one girl came in her normal outfit, and we liked what her hair looked like, so I asked if I could take a picture of her, and her friend says, well, she's not dressed up as anything. And I said, yeah, but, we just think she looks really cool. And she's like, oh, okay. No reason. You don't need a reason. Basically, if you go to an anime convention, you're friends with everybody right off the bat, as long as you're a nice person. But it was a lot of fun. If you've been thinking about going to an anime convention and you're not sure, go. Just go. Dress up as anything. If you got a Halloween costume that's fairly decent, go dressed as that. If you don't have a Halloween costume, if you don't have anything, buy some ears in the dealer's room, put them on. Somebody will say you've got nice ears or something. You'll get a compliment. It was an experience, and I really liked it, and I'm going to pre-reg for next year. And I'm going to try and do another panel there. So if you live in the Denver area, and I've met a lot of people who didn't know that I was a Colorado boy. Lots of people came up to me. I mean, like, within the first 5 minutes that I was there, somebody came up to me and said, JewWario? It was really nice. I had a little bit of that at E3, but for some reason it means more at Nan Desu Kan. It was really wonderful. So, anyways, pretty much go to an anime convention. Have fun. Take money. It's expensive. But have fun. Attend the panels. I got to see an interview with the girl who played the voice of Minmay on Robotech. And that's one of the anime that I watched growing up in junior high and high school. So I really like that. Yeah, it was just a lot of fun. So if you're ever thinking about going to an anime convention, please go to one. They're a lot of fun, and I had a great time at my first one. And I'm going to try and make a cosplay for my second one, whenever that is. So here's hoping that I do a good job on the costume. But having seen how these people react, as long as it resembles the character that I'll want to play, it'll be good enough. They don't care. For the costume contest, they care. But if you're just walking around and having fun, they don't care. They're your friends, and they just want to enjoy this day with you. So, anyways, enjoy it. I had a great time, and I'll talk to you later.